many danos son quani mediano. Mekum no binimiche. Yo, this is all that GH. We do be unknown too. Keep watching. Continue.
Hello guys, welcome back to Daily Entertainment Bars right here on that GH TV. Please, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell icon so that anytime I drop a new content, you'll be the first to be notified. And so don't forget to also drop your comment in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up and also share this video with your friends and loved ones.
Reaction into consideration. Did you think about them when you thought about the prank?
You see, Arnold, again, I have to also state for the records that, you see, this, in as much as she's a brand under my management, you know, marriage ceremonies are between families. Families, they personally know very, very well. That's the woman knowing her extended family, nuclear family, to the last person in the family very well than I do. The man also knowing his nuclear, his extended family very well than I do. And so if, for example, both of them, I'm sure before any marriage ceremony is done, I know you agree with me, parents, I mean, there must be a relationship between all families, and they understand their moods and how, you know, how these things work.
So do you think the family saw it as a prank?
Oh yes, I mean, later they all realized it was a prank. We were happy. We all had some refreshments. I mean, the ceremony was beautiful, and we went ahead.
Was it necessary?
You know, that's what I'm saying. That, you see, both of us may not be able, specifically, I mean, to...
No, but no, both of us, as in you and I, can speak to this because you're a manager. This has nothing to do with the marriage proper. Because this is the engagement ceremony, and it's an event, and things were unfolding. And as part of the things that were unfolding, there was supposed to be a prank, which you are aware of as a manager.
Very well, but you see,
yet you didn't know the specific prank. What if she pulled a gun and tried to pull a trigger?
You see, I know that's why I wanted us to take this one by each. You see, there's no way, if you know Makafui very well, naturally she's very jovial, humble, and there was no way she was even going to get close. You will not even think of that. I mean, that was just an instance I gave. Yeah. Very well, very well. But you see, again, let us know that this is. You see, you're a manager, but there are certain restrictions at certain times, especially when it involves family. I don't know if you understand. This is a traditional engagement, borders on two, I mean, customs and all of that. So when your talent tells you, oh, she would play a prank on the husband, I mean, she knows the limit the husband can take this. She knows the limit as well the families would take this. And trust me, they have, I mean, after that, after they come in to speak, beautiful ceremony went ahead. Everything has been good, has been fine. They're having their honeymoon, preparing for their white wedding. Everything is okay.
So was the fainting part of the customs that was observed on the day?
You see, Arnold, you know, I like the fact that you said that engagement or wedding is an event. Every event has a WOW factor, or somebody who say wow factor, or something surprising.
So this was the wow factor?
No, you see, if you let me learn, Arnold, you would understand me. What I'm trying to say is that wow factor is not there to create a wow factor on amusement. What I'm trying to say is that every event has a technique. I mean, this is traditional an engagement between two couples who understand each other very well. The wife decides that this is how I'm going to also let my husband feel that kind of heartbeat I feel, the butterflies I feel anytime he plays the prank. On location, she didn't give. I mean, these are couples who have had their relationship lives, and this is cool with them.
Yes, it might be cool with the two of them, but again, I asked if you considered those you had invited to come and witness it. Did you prepare their minds for such a situation where somebody could have also fainted, seeing fella faint? Did you prepare their minds for that?
No, I mean,
did you think about how her mom was going to react? Because her mom didn't know there was going to be such a prank. Neither did Medical's father know there was going to be such a prank.
Arnold, if you were there or ask anybody that was there, the recovery process or for them coming back to the engagement grounds was very swift. If you've had a chance to watch the video, or if you see how they got back to the scene. I mean, you see, everybody was super excited. I mean, when they saw her coming, everybody was clapping. After she made her statement, everybody was clapping. We are blowing this out of proportion with the greatest of respect. You know, every particular, you see, and that's why I don't want us to miss two things here. One, you know, there's are two couple who are having their engagement. Okay, there's a couple who are having their engagement. Traditionally, I mean, the manager would have his restrictions so far as custom is concerned, so far as a decided, you know, showcase of love to a partner is concerned. You may not direct the medical. I don't think medical's manager would direct medical on how he should showcase love on his wedding day. You know, those are involuntary feelings, or these are things couples will plan. This is their day. This engagement comes once.
But as it turned out, the couple didn't plan this. It was one person who decided it and let you know about it. Okay, let me ask. You know, you mentioned and you confirmed that she's a brand, and definitely you are the manager of the brand. So let's talk with regards to the brand.
Very well.
You know, pranking or pulling a prank on your engagement day as a brand, does it speak well of you? Would people believe in what you do?
Well, it depends on how you are taking this, and clearly I can be very, very honest with you that all brands, and that's why I even accepted to speak radio, because you know we have brands who are aligned with us as ambassador and all of that, and I can tell you on, you know, with utmost truth that these brands understand, you know, they understand all of these activities, especially when the person you are dealing with is an actress. It doesn't matter. I mean, you call it prank, but she would, you know,
she was acting.
No, I'm just saying that, of course, because this is a prank. She said it was a prank, and you know, before you can act this prank up, it will obviously come out as a showcase of what she has. And so that's why she was quick. In just some few minutes, she came back.
But within those few minutes, something could have gone wrong with the people who had come to witness it. Isn't it possible?
But you see, that is why nothing happened, because she's very, very careful on how the recovery process should be, on how you know how far the fans can take this whole thing. And the most important thing is, I wish you were there, Arnold. The claps, the laughter, the cheers. I mean, the merrymaking after she came back.
Definitely, if somebody collapses and comes back, there will definitely be you know, fun. There will be happiness, because that is a near-death situation. People collapse and die.
I'm even talking about the cheer, the merrymaking after she had made her statement, not just her entrance. I mean, the statement that it was the prank on the husband. I wish you would watch the video again. I mean, that clap, that cheer, that excitement, you know, was there.
I see.
You know.
So, would you consider this as the biggest highlight of what happened on the day?
You see, again, Arnold, we are. I mean, talent management. It's not an isolation. You are in a business. You are in a show business.
Yeah.
You get it. I mean, this whole showmanship that goes around, there's a business attached to it. A manager's concern is to wake up every morning, type the talent's name, whether at Google, on Facebook, any other digital marketing tool or traditional media, to monitor how the brand is doing. You do not. That's why before she came out, I made a statement that, you see, again, one of the highlights of this whole thing was not just even the prank. Maybe me as a manager, you see, the reason why when she said the prank, I didn't have any straight objection to that, because first of all, that was her decision to showcase love on her private marriage engagement.
When did she let you in? When did she let you in on this prank? When did she tell you?
In the morning.
In the morning of the engagement. In the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what I was trying to even say, is that, you see, all these arrangements that went on was in totality to possibly, you know, let people know that even though they are big brands coming together for this huge marriage engagement, Arnold, these people were able to let their fans know that we shouldn't thrive on negativity. Most of these things you hear on social media about the brand are even untruth. They are not true. You know, so henceforth, just know that if we come to say this is it, that is it, you have to believe it.
But if people hear stuff and they feel is untrue, and from your own you know, stables, you pull a stunt, how do you expect them to believe you?
You see, the stance was not.
They would always want to wait for you to come and defend every action you take, because they could see it as a prank. For instance, Fella comes to tell her she's a brand ambassador for XYZ. We'll still think she could be pulling a prank. We would want to wait until she says it.
Oh, very well, but you see, if you have noticed, all the brand endorsement deals we have signed, there are press conferences, there are statements issued by the brands, there are pictures circulating. But people are not just interested in that.
Right.
Let us have. Okay, so for example, you see, these are individual people. You see, that's why I don't want us to miss. Whatever privately she decides to showcase to the husband. To cause butterflies for her. On the brand aspect, for example, so she signs a deal with, let's say, Castlegate Estate, management of Castlegate Estate hosts press conferences. This is not her private activity. Castlegate Estate, or just example of any other brand, would not. Why would anybody not promote such positivity, but give us attention when possibly there's any negative news or any other activity that goes on?
Well, if you feed them with negative vibes, they'll push them. You understand this business. If you give them positive, they push it. The engagement was happening beautifully until you decided to prank the people.
So no, you see, Arnold, that is if you refuse if you refuse to believe that I'm telling you that this prank was from a wife to a husband, and Arnold, you are still saying it is to the people. Let's get this clear. She decides at that gathering to play a prank on her husband. Comes back. I'm coming. Comes back quickly to let her fans, family, everybody gathered there that my husband and I have this,
Okay.
So I decided to do this and this and that. Now, if you put all of this aside, one of the lines that must cut across, you see, I wanted to just even ask this, Arnold. Aside this prank that a wife decides to play on a husband at a private engagement, what I want to ask is that what other negativity or stance have we created that evidence came that this is a prank, to the extent that even during her wedding announcement, people didn't want to believe it? There's no record of such.
Did the breakup between Medical and Fela Makafui rounding up to the engagement, was it real or it was a stunt?
I mean, Arnold, I thank you for this question, Arnold. There's nobody who will speak ill of a relationship or wish a relationship doom.
Okay.
There's no way this couple would come out to plan that there's a breakup. Whatever you say with your mouth, especially if you know the power of the tongue. I mean, sometimes it amazes us. These are people who would not want to engage themselves in stance, but public feel a stance. He recorded a song to apologize to his fiancée.
So that breakup wasn't a stunt.
No.
Ghanaians thought it was a stunt.
Why would they even?
Medical's ex-girlfriend, Sister Debbie, also thinks it was a stunt.
Well, I can't speak for her
because she had said that Medical wanted her to pull a stunt 3 times or 2 or 3 times when they were together.
But I'm not very well. You see, I cannot. Judge Arnold based on Arnold's relationship, possibly with his working relationship with Plus FM. Then the fact that Plus FM comes to make comments about Arnold, I don't have to base on that. I have to look at Arnold's current situation.
Yes, I am asking because you're the manager. Okay, moving away from the prank. Was the engagement strictly by invitation?
Yes, it was
strictly by invitation.
Yeah.
And did you invite the YOLO cast?
No, you see, this particular engagement, like I said, I cannot speak too much because these are families that are coming together. I will just be there to ensure that my talent is okay. I mean, everything is just on point, helping.
But you didn't invite the YOLO cast.
On record, what I know, which maybe with time I can decide to confirm, the YOLO cast, I don't know, unless any of them tell you they received invitation and they didn't come. On record, I know none of them
were invited.
Go invite. It was just
but why?
Some very close friends. You see, Arnold, I'm sure this industry, you are not at loggerheads with all the industry players you find yourself with.
Of course, no.
But if you are having your marriage ceremony, if maybe an invitation does not come to me or does not come to anybody, it doesn't mean you are at loggerheads. Especially you are free with people, but you may not be so close a friend with them.
Right.
It doesn't mean you are loggerheads with
I understand you on that level. So apart from Efia Schwarzenegger, Chris Wado and Shatawale, who were present with some of the militants, who else was there? Notable faces.
Did you mention Sister Fia?
No, I didn't mention Sister Fia.
Yeah, Sister Fia was there. Wow, that day pressure. I think Lord Pepper was there. Kwesi Slay. Wow. Baron One was there. it will be hard, top of the mind.
Yes, it will be hard. What was Sister Deborah present?
I'm not.
Maybe you go see him. If she was there, you go see him. Richmond. She didn't come.
No,
she didn't come. All right, thank you very much, Richmond, for talking to me. All right, so